I was thinking, Pete, with the language warning, because we're doing 2 parts every time.
Yeah.
I'll do one, you do one.
Yep.
We all love, especially us fucking Scotties, love a fucking competition, especially against each other. Let's do it. Let's make it another fucking competition. That's what I reckon. All right, you do this language warning.
Oi, Granny, turn up your fucking stories. We're about to start fucking swearing.
That was okay.
Aggressively mediocre.
G'day. And how you going? Welcome to the Better Than Sex podcast. I'm your host, Sambo. And I'm joined by the Ukrainian Levkoi, General So, and the Scottish Fold, CJ Butterman. What are we, boys? Come on.
Hello.
Ukrainian Levkoi, General So, and Scottish Fold, CJ Butterman.
I'm not Scottish, man. I'm Irish.
Bread.
What do you got, CJ?
I have no idea, man.
They're cats.
Oh,
They're
okay.
fucking cats. And joined by up at the top there, Sachi Itchy, Mr. Pete himself. Guess what this one is? Good clue for that first one. Hey?
A cat.
No. If General and CJ are cats, that means you are
Dog.
God,
I don't fucking know.
fucking nut, Pete. You're a fucking nut.
Oh. Yeah, it makes more sense. Yeah.
Cats and nuts, get it?
Yeah, I get it now. Bit slow
Nice.
tonight.
That was worse than Pete's language warning, Sambo.
I loved it. I got to look up cats. You should see a Scottish Fold. I posted a picture for you. We might show it later. It's a pretty good looking cat. Suits CJ right down to the bone. And the Ukrainian Levkoi is a hairless cat. That's why I chose that one for you, General. Because, you know,
Fitting.
definitely hairless around this area.
Yep.
Right, today's show, we got Shitbirds and Misfits. We got a guest LiTlBalla on today. She'll be coming on in a minute. CD News, we're going to talk about some things that we think could help get people into races. A few other things. We're going to touch on floor sheets for about 4 or 5 seconds, I think. Mr. Pete Snipe of the Week, Chicken Derby Champion, ABC News, quick fire questions, and the Shitbird Misfits Cup at the end. So let's start with Beer of the Week, fellas. We're going to make this section a little bit shorter.
This is going to be the longest segment of Beer of the Week we've had. This is the best beer we've had.
What do we got here, General?
The very best, boys. The very best. Tory Bitter. For a hard-earned thirst.
Now, I bought a 6-pack of these, and my sister-in-law, who owns the pub, said to me, "You couldn't fucking pay me to drink that shit." And then said, "If you don't drink them, I'll bring them back. I'll give you a refund."
It's a standard beer. Nothing special, but yeah, you take one.
Yeah, I'll give it a 7, I think. What about you, General?
I'm going 7.5. Just because I have to be the person who has the highest score, and Pete's going to go 3, so that's an easy one.
No, I'm going
but
6, buddy. I don't want to be such a downer.
I think it's where it lacks on just general taste. It makes up the price and the availability.
Except you can't find it.
You got it in the middle of nowhere.
And something to say on price too. In Lacquer, 6-pack of these, not on special, $19.
Pretty good.
I bought a Tawley.
Not bad.
Tawley for $6.
I got 8-pack for 23. So it's pretty solid.
How do you get through 8 of them though? Fuck.
Man, I would have bought a 30 if they had them, which they do as well. They do. They sell 30 packs.
Right, let's go on. We've just tried to run the Shitbirds Miss cut right before this podcast, and we all jumped in a race. And old Grandpa General over here, took him a bit to work out how to turn his phone on to get into a race, so he fucking missed it. So we all jumped in another one, and you'll see it at the end. But we'll leave that right to the very end. And now we'll welcome our guest. And for this, I've got the meme queen, LiTlBalla.
Hey,
How you going?
What up?
What's going on, mate? Fresh from the win of the Tweeterbird from Joss and Fledge, the competition they ran, the meme competition. I seen a few memes in there. It's pretty funny. Yours is the killer.
Yeah.
Very
I was
funny.
actually really surprised to win. I wasn't expecting to win. I was just kind of like, I saw the meme and I was like, it was easy for me because I do that all day long. Buy a bird, then the next bird that gets listed, I'm like, fuck. You know, like, damn, I really want that one. So then I'm like looking at my other chickens, like, do I really need these chickens? And so now I'm at a point where I have so many chickens. I got Tweeter, and Tweeter has been running D races. He's been the only chicken I've had in D, you know? So I'm still trying to figure him out, you know? Like, I really thought I need another sand track. That's the only one that he has won on. So I've been waiting for the sand terrain to come up, and it's just, you know, races are slow. So there's not a sand that's less than $5 on the screen. I'm probably not going to jump in it because I've already been, you know, he ain't winning shit at this point, you know?
Yeah,
So I'm like, yeah, so I'm just like, it's really just a waiting game at this point, just waiting for the right terrain to pop up that I'm willing to spend a couple dollars on to see what happens. But
So, is there you've been having to write a story with him as well? Or
yeah,
updates?
I've been trying. You know, I'm not the most creative person, but I did kind of figure out kind of the direction I want to go. But I know when Tweeter got his first win yesterday, I was like, that's easy enough, you know? Got to post about the first win.
Not a creative person, that's a lie. I seen you post like a whole rap in our creative channel. That was absolutely unreal.
Yeah, it was good.
It is taking a lot. Like, it's taking a lot for me not to make Tweeter's story rhyme. Like, I feel like if I made it into a rap, it'd be easier for me, and I might even change directions.
Yes, do it.
Yeah,
do it.
send it. Tweet at the rap god.
He could be
I'm
rapper.
kind of, yeah. He might have to get into it. I can get a little more interesting then.
Tweeter's a pretty good rap name. That works.
Right.
Yeah. So what's your current racing strategy, Baller? What are you, apart from Tweeter as well? What are you doing? Are you just still hunting data at the moment? Are you specifically trying to enter chooks in races? Are you just entering free races?
You know, it depends on the chicken. Like, there's some chickens I feel like I have figured out, you know, and for the most part, for those chickens, what I've been doing is, like, if there's, like, I have a lot of chickens in the B class. So if I'm hitting that higher pecking order point, I'll look for something, like, I'm looking for something over $5, you know, because I'm not trying to class up on $1, $2 race, you know, because for me, it's just a pain in the ass to try to class back down. And it's kind of a crapshoot still, because sometimes chickens know what terrains they're good at in A, and sometimes they don't. So whoever you're racing against, you know, it might be a terrain you suck at, but because they're not that good at that terrain, you're still placing, you know, or, you know, my birds are really good in 4th place.
Yeah.
We hold that spot down, you know?
Yeah,
So
I know Pete's got what's your theory on consistency, Pete? Like, what have you seen consistency-wise with chickens?
Well, I reckon chickens go on heaters. I reckon once they start winning, you can nearly enter every race, and not necessarily win every race, but you're in the top 1, 2, or 3. Because I got a bird there that's never been good at grass tracks, and he was on a heater the other night, and I was putting him grass, dirt, stone, and he was getting seconds, thirds, fourths. I was just putting him in any race that could fill, and he was winning. And then he starts going back to 12ths and 10ths and 11ths after that. So
Must
they
be
go
nice.
on heaters. It was nice. Wait, it was right when they closed down all the races. So the 3 or 4 races I did put him in, one was like a $15 race, one was a $25 race or something, one was like a $35 race. So he got like 2 seconds and a third in them. So he got a bit of coin, which is nice.
Yeah.
Have you found much with consistency, Baller, or
You
do you
know,
find
I
they're
kind
going
of feel the
heaters?
same way. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. They, sometimes you win 3, 4 in a row or place 3, 4 in a row, and then sometimes you'll be on that exact same track even, and you'll get 12th, you know? So it does seem like they do go on runs. Like I found like when we're in Shit Talk Central and everyone's jumping in races and shit, like I feel like I jump in races I wouldn't have jumped in, knowing it's not the film. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna jump in this race, and then suddenly it's like, oh shit, I got to win there.
Yeah.
So
That's interesting you say that, because I've got a little theory later that that you might want to hear about, which kind of goes along the line of that. But what do you reckon, CJ? Like, what's your strategy? You got some actual fucking real killer birds. What are you been doing?
Just racing lady, man.
Just the one.
Yeah, putting her in the tracks that I think she's good at. Because she's in S now, it's you can't just throw her in any old race and expect for a podium. So yeah, I'm being more selective with her, and yeah, I'm snipping away at the like $1, $2 races, also the free races with 4 or 5 of my other birds, trying to figure them out. I think I've got one figured out, was Marble Milkshake. He actually reached S class yesterday, all the way from B. So,
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
yeah, I mean it's a good achievement, but yeah, not so good for the racing balance, I don't think.
Yeah, once you get up that high, you start to see the real champ chooks, and you would know with Lady, you're not going to throw Marble Milkshake in a race with her, are you?
Yeah, exactly. But I mean,
That's
he's a dork, so he'll be out of there, I'm sure.
I see Lady in races and it turns me off that race. I'm like, oh, and
Yeah.
Lady is always in the race that Escobar wants to go in. If Lady wasn't in half those races, he'd have a way better ROI.
Yeah, I see them racing together. They look good together with the beauty eyes they have together.
Yeah. Oh, they fucking look good when Lady's beating Escobar. It looks good.
It's beautiful.
I should ask you this before we left that, but do you have a bird in mind, Tweeter, for if you complete the Tweeter task, Paula? Do you have a bird?
I'm torn because those are some good looking chickens.
Yeah.
I'm torn. I feel like the Sarama is the obvious choice, but I have a 90 dig and that Sarama kind of sucks. Like I haven't raced it in open beta at all because I was so discouraged from it before, and it's just a lot of chickens to keep up with. I'm kind of leaning toward the Sultan just because I don't have a striped. I like how those look on the track. So
yeah, classic car, 1 of 300 classic.
I don't know, man. I'm so torn. I'm not sure yet.
I fucking love a classic. I've got
striped all day.
I've got 2 classics in my coop, and I fucking love a good classic.
Yeah, I don't have a classic yet.
Right, good for breeding. Be a good breeding bird.
Right,
don't run
right.
it, it's a good breeder. And it's got a good name too.
Yeah, don't run it. My classic sucks. I'm not sure about yours, Pete. But
No, mine's
not good.
Mine's is a 97 Sultan classic, and it still sucks.
Oh man. Is there any one real good classic, like a famous classic?
Enigma.
It's not Enigma. Yeah, it's probably the best.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's
97 Sarama.
Yeah. And I don't know what its ROI or placements and things are, but I fucking see it up at the top all the time. That's normally a pretty good indicator when you know a chicken by name that it's pretty good.
Yeah.
What about you, Sambo? I know you haven't had a chance to do much racing, but when you have, you still just shotgun and shooting as much as you possibly can, or have you actually started to settle down and be a smart one and stop just throwing money into the fire pit?
I want to touches on this theory. I want to use in a second. I'll leave it till then, because we'll talk about the races are slow to fill, right? It's it's no shock to anyone that races are slow to fill. So we're all just going to talk a few theories of what we think could work, might not work, whatever. This isn't fun for Chicken Derby. We're still fucking massive Chicken Derby fans, don't get me wrong, but we need to see races fill quicker. And whether there's a fix or not, we're just going to throw some fucking wild theories out there. Let us know what you reckon. We might hit on something. We might even find something decent amongst the crap that we spew out of our mouths in the next 5-10 minutes. But start with CJ. I know you've got one for us, CJ. What do you reckon?
Yeah, so free races, I think if they're going to keep free races, they should allow every chicken to enter free races, because I think there's people like waiting on the sidelines thinking, nah, I'm not going to enter this paid race because maybe a free race will pop up and I'll miss out on that because my chicken's locked in a paid race. So yeah, I think let all chickens enter free races, and also maybe scheduled races. I think could help fill or see some more races, being filled, and that would be sort of when you select a distance, a terrain, a chicken, and you say, yeah, I'm happy for this chicken to race at this distance. And when 12 other people decide that same thing in the same class, then that race runs. But yeah,
schedule your chicken, not like scheduled races. So you're happy to take whatever race comes up between your set parameters.
Yeah, set some parameters, pick a chicken, set the entry fee, and yeah, when enough people agree, then run that race.
So would it be narrowed down to, say, one terrain or one distance, or would you say maybe road between 160 and 200?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, like road between a certain, maybe 2 or 3 distances you're happy running. Yeah. And just
I like it.
Yeah. I think they do have plans for scheduled races. I'm sure I've read it somewhere, but I doubt we'll see it at this early stage. It's just something I think would sort of increase the volume of races we're seeing.
I think that mixed maybe with a reduction of the amount of races there are currently definitely could work.
Yeah.
Like there's too much variety at the moment, and people are waiting for variety. But before when there wasn't too much variety, it seemed people weren't worried too much. They were just throwing it in because it was the only race available. So
yeah.
What do you got, General? What do you reckon?
Well, even when you know what your chicken's preferences are, right? If it hasn't run in a couple of hours, I'm itching, man. I'm just going, okay, what could it maybe go okay on? I want to see it out there stretching its legs, throwing it out. So I'm more than happy to give it a parameter that's even pretty wide and say, fucking go for it. Like, get me in some races. My big thing was the prize pools of free races. They were very high. And they've kind of brought that back down, but there was definitely a period of time where it was you pay $1 to get in the race and the prize pool was $10.50 or something, and the free race prize pool was $13. It's like, why wouldn't you wait around? Because that dollar race ain't gonna fill anyway. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. So I think they've definitely taken a step already to do something that I was a bit pissed off about, to be fair. At some point, people are going to have to say, well, I've run 30 races in free races and I've started to see some data and now I want to win some money. And the fact that you're not really winning that much money now in a free race is pushing people to do that. So I really like that. It's good. Even getting in a dollar race, you win $6. That's 6 more dollar races you can run.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I was raging a bit the other day in a little chat about what was going on, and like under 24 hours later, I was like, oh well, did somebody give Apex the keys to our chat or something? Or what's the go? It was like, fixed. I'm like, sweet, I got no problems anymore, guys. Go for it. You keep doing
sees
it.
everything. He sees everything. Right. He owns Discord. That guy, don't you know? You can get in anyone's account, look at anything everyone wants.
Oh man, hey, go for it. As long as he keeps implementing shit I like, he can see anything I fucking say. I got no problems with that.
What about you, Pete? Tell us what we need.
I think they need to get rid of their rake temporarily while in beta, because I feel like right now they're giving out $200,000 in prize money, and that means they've taken $20,000 themselves, and it's just bleeding money from the small pool of money we got, and people are running out of some people are running out of money to enter races. And also, the other one is I think the maximum price of a race should be about $15-20, and anything over $10, you can enter your chicken in, and it's automatically unlocked to enter in a lower priced race. And only a temporary thing. Like once we get more users, then you remove that and you have your lockout period. But right now, people want to enter $15 races because they know their bird's good at that race. And then once they enter that, they can't enter the dollar race and fill that race that everyone wants, or the $2 race or the $3 race. But there should always be a $1 race in every thing all the time, which it is getting better. So
yeah,
they're definitely, it's nearly to that point, I would say. There's a couple of classes that go without, but pretty close to
last night when we were racing, I got a few B birds that aren't great birds, and I'm happy to put them in a dollar race, but there were three $3 races sitting there, and that was the cheapest price race there. And I'm like, well, I'm not putting these shit birds in $3 races because I can put them in three $1 races. So I just didn't put a bird in. Whereas if there was a dollar race there, I would have chucked two birds in it.
I would have done the same thing.
Yeah. See, with the rake thing, though, a lot of the money from the rake is going back to the free races, right? Which I think is good, why they've reduced the pool for the free races. But they've increased the frequency as well. So I would like to see them maybe continue to balance out that, so that maybe they can reduce the rake only slightly, but a slight decrease in rake means that more birds are going to be profitable, because when they win, they're winning more money.
But realistic,
but it just has to be small, like big enough that it's turning a 10% win bird into something that's slightly profitable, as opposed to just treading water, and a 9% bird that is now treading water versus losing your money slowly.
So you reckon they've given away $20,000 in free races?
No, not at all. I'm just saying that they do need to take some rake to still provide those free races.
I just reckon while we're in open beta, they shouldn't be taking any profit, because we're testing the game for them.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's draining the small prize pool that we have already out of it. So I don't know.
What do you think, Paula?
You know, I guess I'm still for, at least they need a little rake, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, they are still doing their job, and I do feel like it's just part of the game, honestly. The rake's just part of the game, you know? That's just how it works. You go to a sports book, you bet on a game, you know? They take the casino, makes a little bit of money, you know what I mean? Like, so I do feel like it's just part of the game. I do like Butterman's idea, though, a lot about the scheduling chickens, because the races filling is a problem. I think I said something in the collective chat the other day about maybe there should be like a voting system. Like, you think of a game like Call of Duty, you know, you can vote on the next map, you know, or something like that. Like some sort of way, like, these are the races that people want to see, so these are the races that you guys should populate, not these random races, you know what I mean, that nobody's joining. You know, so if everyone's voting for under $2 in this terrain and this distance, then maybe those are the races that get populated. Or kind of combined with CJ's idea of you schedule your chickens, and maybe once 6, 7, 8 chickens all schedule that same terrain, then they put the schedule up there, auto enter those chickens, and then gives the opportunity for anyone else to join a race that's damn near full, you know?
Yeah.
I like the pick the race idea. That's awesome idea. 60-second count. I could just imagine it. 60-second countdown, and all these races come up, and you're like, "Oh, which one do I want? Which one do I want?"
And you're going to have that one person who's constantly flicking back between two, so you never know which one's going to win until the last second. And it keeps me on my toes.
Yes.
No, I like the schedule thing as well, because I'm sure you all understand, you work, you go and you have to do shit, but I still want my chickens to be racing while I'm doing shit. So being able to say, schedule this for me, when anything pops up, just give me a crack at getting into it is excellent. And right now there's a few people out there who are definitely using bots, but nowhere near the amount of people that will be if Chicken Derby takes off, because there's a lot of money to be made if you have something that's consistent and can just consistently race 24/7.
You know what I think, General? And this is it. You ready?
You
ready for it? I've been teasing you this for 4 days now.
Right, I've been dreaming about this. I wake up in the middle of the night. I'm like, fuck, Sambo messaged me about it.
Yeah, this is like. So I think Chicken Derby needs to do sweet fuck all, really. Not do all their tweaks and stuff, but not hinder to the whinges of the people that have already, like us, they've already said shit.
Right? You fucking set us up, you motherfucker.
And I think we've got to give it time to play out. We can't just keep chopping and changing it. Like, that's going to be the worst thing for the game if we keep chopping and changing it. So the whole class has changed, and then everyone was like, yeah, that's good, the class has changed. Now there's a heap of people that are like, yeah, they fucked it with the classes, just change it back to normal. Well, we're fucking riding this for a fucking while, cunts, to see how it goes.
Yeah.
Now I've got written down here, F.D.L.R.C. And the problem with Chicken Derby is not Chicken Derby. It's us. It's the society and the users around Chicken Derby. And you know what the problem with 90% of us is? We're too fucking data centric. This whole ecosphere, everyone that's got chickens has got the data on their chickens, which they think it's fucking data because they've run 30 to even 100 races. And even 100 races is nowhere near enough to know your chicken. You might have a little inkling, maybe. But, so F.D.L.R.C. is what we're going to implement, okay? Which is, fuck data, let's race chickens. Just for the time being. And this is what Baller was touching on earlier. We all jump in the voice chat. It's fucking fun because everyone's fucking racing chickens, right? And you throw in your chicken that's not on that right terrain, but you want to help fill races and be part of the team and have a good time with everyone else. Where I think we should start a movement of fuck data, let's run chickens, cunt. We're all in this fucking chicken, and it's accessible now. There's dollar races, like Pete said, there's fucking dollar races just about all the time now. They're getting that right. Where get off your fucking high horses, cunts, and don't go, oh, my chicken's only good on sand or this or whatever. Throw it in a fucking dollar race. Throw a fucking chicken a bone. Give your fucking classic a bone, General. You think it's fucking shit? Put him in a few fucking dollar races and see what happens. He might be on a fucking burner that day. So I think we've got to change the thinking of us. And I'm this way too. Don't get me wrong. Look at my race record, man. I've raced fuck all over the last 2 weeks. But
yeah.
We've got to change our thinking to go, let's fucking race chickens. And I think an easy way to do that is just go, fuck data. I don't care what fucking chicken's good at it. Like, still look at your data and stuff. Don't get me wrong. But don't go 30, 50 races and go, oh, I've got a fucking shit job. Because it's fucking stupid. You don't even know. So, fuck data. Let's race chickens. And it wasn't going to be chickens. That C was going to be a different word to start with. But chickens, I think, is a bit more family friendly.
Cunt? Was that the word?
No, it was cake. It was cake.
Tell us why you hate it,
Look,
General.
I'm not going to lie, Sam, but I don't hate the idea. I actually did. I feel like I should take a little bit of credit behind Sambo's idea, because I was the one who was telling him that we as a community needed to pick up our socks in multiple ways, right? Like, we spent fucking go spend $1,500 on a chicken and then go, oh, I don't want to race it in a $5 race. Like, chuck it in a $5 race if it's got a chance. Now we've got dollar races, so you can run it 50 times for $50 to see if it's going to have a chance in a $5 race. But I'm not going to lie, Sambo, that was a big build-up for... Wow.
Disagree. I love it. I wasn't expecting it. I'm just dirty that I got set up because I got told 2 days ago. Tell me what. Think of something that you can think to make Chicken Derby better, and we'll come out and we'll talk about it. I was fucking set up. Fucking dirty.
No, I like it.
It's theories. It's just all theories.
And I love it too. We should set up a schedule in ABC of racing chickens every so many days and have someone. We can get anyone who goes in our shit talk and set up a stream themselves.
Yeah,
Just
anybody who's
get in there and tag
has
people.
permissions. Seriously, if you're watching chickens by yourself, just fucking go stream it if you can. If your computer runs, you guys left the roast today, and we sat there and where Mola called the races by voice for us. It was honestly, I had a good time. It was still pretty fun, but no one had the streaming capabilities. So if you do, our Discord's open.
All Apple users, aren't you?
No.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, I really like the idea. Like, I would chuck chickens in a whole bunch of races if they would fill, but I'm not trying to chuck my chickens in all these races and then just sit there all day. Like, did it run? You know, and like,
Yeah,
fuck, I lost another $15. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks waiting hours to know that you got 11th place again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, 11th is good.
11th's okay. Not 9th. I got one that's like 9th place warrior.
And at the end of the day, we all want to run chickens. And we all sit here going, oh, I'm not doing it because the races don't fill. But we all want to run chickens, but then if we're sitting there because we're not filling, but if we jumped in the races, they would fill and we'd all run chickens. It's like this proper, like, time, self-eating loop that just keeps getting worse and worse and worse, where we got to cut that loop. Fuck data. Let's race chickens general. You can beat me. Your chickens beat me. So let's.
I'm
race
going to.
you
Your
can beat
chickens
me.
fucking suck.
Yeah.
You got lots of them though, man. So keep on.
You'll find a good one eventually.
Yeah, you will. Seriously, my best chicken was fucking shit until like 65 races in, and then I was like, oh, maybe I should start running it over here instead of what it was doing in closed beta, because closed beta fucking sucked, and now it's like 0.1 plus profit.
Yeah.
In 3 weeks, so not bad. It's eating back into that now, so don't pay any attention to it. But 65 races in, I was like, I'm about to bench it.
I think I found one winner. Maybe.
No worries.
Steel Springs.
Actually, I've seen your teal come up. It goes pretty
it's not
good.
bad. Goes on burners, I reckon.
It does. It's a true thing, mate. True thing.
Okay, I do have something to ask about that though. So you got, because I agree. I've seen that happen. But I've also got a chicken that just doesn't fucking win ever. It just comes third and second a lot. It doesn't go on burners. It just consistently comes second or third. How does that work into it?
Well, there's got to be some chickens that don't do it, mate. Not every chicken can be a winner, and that's what everyone's got to realize in this game is not everyone can win. There has to, the only people that will win are the people who've got the good birds and they're really specific. But if you've got a bird and you want to run it, or if you want to run it and you're on a really specific track, you might get 1 or 2 races a day if you're sitting in front of the computer the whole time.
Yeah, if that, man.
If that. But so you have to be specific. You have to pick a few other different races.
Oh, I just had a whole fucking speech about throwing your chickens into whatever race you can, and you come out and tell people, Pete, that not every chicken's a winner, and you've got to be specific about.
No.
Specific.
What I'm saying is you don't be specific, because if you are specific, you'll only get 2 races a day for a chicken. Yeah. So you have to.
If we all start racing.
But what I'm saying is there are going to be some chickens that are losers. There has to be losers for there to be winners. And realistically,
I got some losers too. That's.
Oh, I got all losers. CJ's the only one that's got winners here.
Yeah. Let's go to
I know,
sheet
Bulla's got some
CJ.
winners. I've seen some GT Cube out there like taking names.
Yeah, I've seen some of that
I
as
got a
well.
few.
Beat me a few times. It's not saying much though, to be honest, mate. I've got a lot of crappy chickens. What's your best chicken baller?
I would say my chicken with my highest ROI, I think, is a 96 lac.
Frosted tips. Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that bird. It started my theory of the spook chain, of that if there's certain birds that are like in a tier system of if this one's in the race, it will spook the ones below it in the chain and essentially beat it almost every single time. That chicken.
That's deep. That's fucking deep thinking.
Zed does it, bro. It's a thing.
That's deep. Right, let's go. 4 sheets, DJ, just for 2 or 3 seconds, eh?
Yeah,
Just
quick
flash it up.
quick
flash
visit.
It up real quick.
Fuck. Yeah, it's bad.
Turn it off.
Look at that. What's next, Sambo?
The week's next. We're gonna. Let's not fucking even touch on it too much. The whole market's down. We say bye 3 weeks ago when prices were double this, so it's bye now.
But it's not. Don't get down by that being down. The whole NFT market is down right now. Like, if you've got any NFTs, not like unless they're blue chips and they've released some kind of news or something recently, they're down. Everything's down. So, and when the market's down, buy. Try and get ETH, beg, borrow, steal. Get some more fucking ETH. Buy some more NFTs.
I think that I've noticed with the market currently is that a lot of people who are racing it have raced their chicken 25 times and said, oh, this is shit chook, I'm going to kick it to the curb. They're flooring it. And they're just undercutting the next person who's floored it will just undercut, which takes the floor to next to nothing, right? But then there's people out there who are just watching the floor drop, who are watching Chicken Derby, and are just going, shit, I want to try and get back some of my investment, that are flooring chickens that have no business being on the floor, that are unraced and like 94 lakhs and shit that are hanging around really close to it. So the floor, that chart looks fucking bad, and it is. But if you do have ETH and you are in the market for chickens, congratulations, because you're about to get some good ones for cheap.
95 Sultan for 0.07.
Yeah.
God, that's
Been
nice.
sitting there.
That's delicious, isn't it?
Pete's like, fucking just 1 second. Can I add some ETH?
Yeah, but you got to remember too, we're at less than 1,600 chickens listed. Like, there's not that many chickens listed. We get like just a few hundred players. They'll eat up that floor.
Yeah.
And
Like, I really think it really will take one big moment for Chicken Derby for this floor to explode.
And when people eat up that floor too, you know what happens to that money? It goes into people's racing wallets. You know what people do when they have money in their racing wallet? I know what other people do, but generally I race till it goes to zero.
I'll tell you what I don't do. I don't withdraw it out of my racing wallet.
Yeah.
I've never withdrawn any ETH to fiat in my life.
Yeah, right. That's good.
I wouldn't even know how.
Mate, best investor's a dead investor.
Ah,
Hold for life.
that's a good call. Sniper of the week, Pete. What do you got?
Wow, my sniper of the week this week was brought to me by someone else because I haven't looked at chickens all week in the
Thank you.
hope not to fucking buy one.
Hard, isn't it? So hard.
It's real fucking hard. But General come up with this one. 95 Lizard Eye Sultan.
94.
94. But
It doesn't matter. It's still fucking good.
It's steel. Like I remember I was bidding on a 94. If it was 94 or 95 Lizard, I think it was named Lizard Morty. I put a bid of 0.25 on it.
That's for the name,
2
wasn't
months
it?
ago. It was a bit of the name. I did like the name. But cosmetics are cheap because they're not showing in races yet. But cosmetics are going to come into play at some point. It's like talents aren't paying money yet. But soon as talents and people see what talents are done, the talents are going to move up and down depending on, like, all my rollerblades are going to go to the moon because when rollerblades go fucking gangbusters. And I got 10 rollerblade chickens, so let's hope so.
And rollerblades are low frequency, Pete.
Yep.
Could be.
They're the only low frequency outside of the very rares.
I reckon it's because to fit a decent rollerblading animation, it's got to take up a long section of track. And it's got to be like somewhat quick. It can't be just like slow.
Otherwise, it's boring as shit. I know what you mean. You can't have someone rollerblading slow.
I think they've made the animation go, and that looks really cool, but it gains like 30 meters where it can't do that on a little short track. Otherwise, it'll just blow everything out. Where
Win every time. Yeah.
And that's good. So I got 10 chickens with rollerblades. So
yeah, so
let's go. Fucking rollerblades worth the same as very rare talents would be nice.
I was telling Pete. Yeah, I'll hold my breath for you, Pete. I was telling Pete last night, like, just coincidentally, my coop has like 50% Cuba. I got to the point where I was like finding chickens, and I'm like, "That's a good deal. It's got Cuba. No, not gonna buy it." Like a fucking ripper deal, and I'm like, I just can't.
Too many.
Yeah, serious.
My second highest one is Cuba. I've got like 9 Cubas, and all my best chickens have Cuba. Like my 99 Sarama, my 98 Sarama, my 97 Sarama, my 98 Sultan, my 97 Sultan, all got Cuba. They're my 5 best chickens, all got Cuba.
Hopefully for you, Cuba does it right then.
Yeah, hopefully it's good as well.
All my Cuba chickens sucked in closed beta, so I haven't run them through their chick races yet. They'll get there. I just got to make a bit of money before I can afford to lose it again on them for the first 50 races.
What about you, Buller? What cosmetics do you like? You got eyes, you got stripes. What do you fancy?
I've never been big on cosmetics. I do have a vamp, but I did sell off a couple of the cosmetics I had. I had a striped lack and a eye patch lack I just sold within the last couple of weeks. But
is that because they were shit races, or?
I never raced them. I'm just not big on cosmetics. I've never, because we don't know what they do, I have a hard time justifying paying for cosmetics. I think they look cool and everything, but, I'm kind of like robot chicken or nothing.
But isn't a robot cosmetics?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I'm gonna go cosmetics, I'm gonna go all the way.
How does our robot run, Sambo?
Pretty good now, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
He was fucking horrible in closed beta. He was in fucking low end of C class in closed beta.
That's what's happened, man. All my shit chooks have run alright, and all my good chooks have run shit. Closed pre. Yeah, no, it's like 10 races, 2 wins, 2 seconds, 2/3, something like that.
Fuck yeah, that's good.
Same thing, 10 races.
Chick races?
Yeah, well, it's 6 chick races in there.
Are you putting much thought into those chick races? Or?
No.
Are you even?
Before as well.
Are you even looking at, say, it gets a win in chick races? Are you going to think that that's pretty solid and run it on that as a terrain distance preference?
I try it. When my chickens do it, I try it and see how it goes. Because like I was telling you last night that I had a chicken. It got 2 firsts, 2 seconds, and a 3rd in chick races, and made its way into S class, and then can't win a race on any of those terrains and distances.
Yeah.
And can't lose a race either. It just sits like 8th, 7th, and 8th.
To be honest with you, General, I just asked my racing manager, and he tells me where I should run my chickens.
Of course you do. And so I heard your racing
Crazy
manager,
J. Thanks, Crazy J.
I heard your racing manager got up here the other day because you weren't racing enough. He's fucking old mate sitting over here. Fuck, let's race all the chickens in the world. Like, how many races are you fucking running over the beta, Sambo? 15?
17? 18. Nah, I'm pumping them in there, but now it's Dennis problems.
Yeah.
My phone's just like stop logging me in to the chicken derby site for some reason. I've done everything, like reset, close down, restart, like all the stuff you do, and it's just not fixed it.
How many races are you at,
You
General?
cleared all your stuff.
I haven't cleared case yet, but
Yeah.
it could be it. I don't think so.
How many races are you at, General?
About 500. And that's across 5 birds, one of which I put on the bench after 20 races.
I'm
How
at
many?
900.
I think Denny said he was at like 2,200 the other
He'd be
day.
at
Of course,
more.
that can't.
Yeah.
He's in fucking every race.
I asked you, does he have a bot? Because he has to have a bot.
We were filling.
Or does he do any fucking work?
We were filling bags the other day, seed grading, and it's pretty hard filling bags. Like you got to be on the ball all the time. And I see him there with his phone on the guard of the grader, ready to like do what he has to do, but he's hitting his phone going, enter, yep, submit, sign, entering races while he's like proper hardcore. Ah, man, that's funny. That's why he's in every race. Chicken Derby champion. You heard about this baller?
I think so. That's the dork races. Is that it?
No, this is for you.
Oh, this is questions. My
Good
bad.
fire
Yeah.
questions.
We've got 10 questions. Chicken Derby related. Some easy, some hard. And you've got 2 minutes on the clock. We're gonna ask you these questions. And did you see the Where's Rusty picture we put out today?
Yeah, I saw that.
So I'll send it, or if you can bring it up on your screen, it's going to involve that as well.
Okay, I can bring it up.
So just to make it a bit of fun, in this 2 minutes time, you'll have to answer these 10 questions, and then you'll have to find 2 items for me in that photo.
Oh shit. Okay.
But we do have a good prize.
Yeah, it's going to be a real good chicken at the end of the year. Everyone that comes on is going to have a go, and if we don't have a guest on, we're going to have a person on just for this. And at the end of the year, we're going to probably do a playoffs where the best of the best will play off against each other to win a pretty good chook.
Okay, cool.
So, if you
And by
see
the
that,
end of the year, it's probably going to be worth a fortune in prices. It's probably going to be worth fucking 5 ETH, that chicken.
Man, I hope so.
yeah, don't we all? So in this photo, if you've got it up on your screen now, I need you to find a didgeridoo.
A what?
A didgeridoo.
I have no idea what that is.
It's a long hollow stick that's painted red and yellow stripes,
Okay, thank you.
and a thong or flip flop, you'd probably call it.
Okay, yeah, definitely not what I would call a dog.
Yeah. So you can start looking for them now if you want.
Okay.
We'll start a 2-minute timer. You want to run a timer for me, CJ?
Yeah, I'll start it. I got it.
But where does Dorking breed come from?
Oh, England?
Yeah.
What
Good
body is uncommon for a lack?
Wild moss?
Which heritage has base body royal violet?
Sultan.
What percentage of the prize pool does first place get?
55.
How many classic chickens are there?
300?
Yeah, they get a bit harder now. Who created the track, the Moonshine Run?
Is that CJ?
That was
Dang it.
Sledge. How many sultans have a gold wattle and comb?
100.
275.
Damn
How
it.
many chickens have jetpack talent?
don't know.
You can throw a guess out.
Yeah, 5,000.
1,372, which is the
Not specific or anything.
Right.
which is the 5th rarest space body.
Royal Violet.
It's Mirror Red.
Ah,
Last question. Complete this sentence from the original Chicken Derby video. Get chicken, race chicken, blank, blank.
win ETH.
Yeah, got it.
Yay.
Nice.
Uh,
When Sambo showed me these questions, he was like, "Okay, they get a bit harder around question 6." And I'm like, "Dude, nobody knows how many fucking chickens have the jetpack talent." Like,
Right, that was so specific.
the fuck?
I picked Royal Violet as well. Thinking, yeah, that's the 5th rarest would be Royal Violet.
Okay, see, I was on to something.
How did
Must have been
you
pretty
go-
close.
How'd you go with the photo?
Not good.
You've got to do 2 things at once, Sambo.
Not
Yeah.
good at all, yeah.
Okay, the didgeridoo's right in the center. I don't know whether we could probably bring it up.
I see like a red and white stick in the center. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, right in the center behind that classic bird. That's the didgeridoo.
Oh, okay.
And the thong is. There's no thong in there. No, there definitely is. Bring it on the big screen.
This is
Hopefully
such
Yeah,
riveting
have you-
YouTube footage, isn't it?
Yeah. Sambo, get your shit together for next week, alright?
Wait, maybe have a picture of it circled so you can just bring it up.
Down the bottom right on the bottom.
You just
Little-
wanted to play.
Little
didn't you?
pink thong. Yeah.
Do you want us to make up 10
I
questions?
love it.
Like,
I don't
answer
see it.
So that was pretty good, mate. You got 1,
Oh,
2,
okay, I see
3,
it.
4, 5, 6 out of 10, and 0 out of 0 for that. That's not too bad. That's
Look,
pretty
you're
good,
in.
I reckon.
You're in first position.
Hey, 6
Yeah.
is good considering 5 are easy and 5
Yeah.
are hard. So,
Yeah. And the pitch is basically impossible when you're answering questions.
Yeah.
Right. That was fun though.
We got to make it hard. We gotta make
Yeah,
it hard.
but you've set a pretty high bar because now you can't make the hard questions easier.
Oh no, I've got hard questions coming out my hoo-ha, mate. I've got a full spreadsheet of hard questions. They get a lot harder than that. I had to cut it down.
Yeah.
If you want to be involved, hit the emoji in our Discord channel. It's in one of which channels?
The bread-
Jen?
The Bread Roll channel.
The bread roll channel. That's right. Hit that and we'll get you on. If you want to go on the ABC News, fellas? Ticket stub. I'm gonna tell people about the ticket stub, General.
If you have purchased yourself an NFT, which a few have been sold now, and a few have been given away too. So, congrats, LiTlBalla, you got yourself an NFT. You're going to get 5 of these ticket stubs airdrops into your OpenSea account, and they'll be used for essentially special giveaways that we're going to start running now. I really like the idea of this because there's only 1,000 of them. So there's going to become a point where the scarcity will kick in, right? And it's like, okay, a bunch of people got excited at the start and used all of their ticket stubs. Got chickens on the brain. And then there's only going to be 100 left for like all the final giveaways. What's the sitch? Or is everyone going to hoard their ticket stubs? And the first few, there will be not many entries in. I don't know, but I'm very excited to watch it roll out. And in a week, there's chicken to be given away?
Yeah, man. So starting on Wednesday in a few days, we're trying to entice you to race your chickens. So
fuck data, race chickens.
But let's race chickens. F.D.L.R.C. F.D.L.R.C.
You can fuck up next week with the fucking tat.
Yeah, right across the chest. You see what I'm wearing this week, General?
No beard, no good.
That's rich.
Yeah, so you got to race chicken 48 times in 7 days from Wednesday. We're going to give you a burn wallet address to burn one of your ticket stubs. Going into the running to win a chicken for first prize, 2 ticket stubs for second prize, and 1 ticket stub for third prize. If you don't have a ticket stub, you can still enter. You just can't win the chicken. So that's the idea with give the holders a little bit of something straight up. And there's not many. Like, it's only going to be maybe 100 out in the ecosystem as of tomorrow night. Ticket stubs, that is. So, pretty good chance. Race chickens win another chicken. We all love winning chickens. What else can you say?
What are the odds that someone uses all 5 of theirs in the first?
Pretty high. Pretty high. As in low odds, high chance. High chance.
Yeah, like $1.20 or something.
So yeah, neft holders are going to get 5 of them each, and if you're buying the next 16 hours, you'll get 5 as well. Neft holders are also going to get another juicy airdrop next week, I think. It's just about ready. So if you haven't bought a neft yet, go buy one, because they're paying for themselves already. Buy one in the next 16 hours. Get yourselves a hold of that ticket stub. Get yourself a hold of the airdrops next week. There's breeding perks. There's Pete dropped a nugget in the chat the other day. And if you missed that, you missed that. I won't tell you what it is, but some people found out. Go ask them. Go ask who was in the quiz chat.
By low numbers.
Low numbers.
Low number of feathers, not low numbers. Because the number 1 NEFT is 94 feathers deep.
See, Joss got the 1 white feather and the number 1 feather as well. Or one of the 2 white feathers, yeah.
Yeah.
Man's quick.
Man. Ramrod. You said to him, hey, reveals in 15 minutes. Do you want to wait? He's like, no.
Yeah.
Live and die by this. Fucking lucky number 23. Got the white feather.
Shane Warne spirit pulled him through, see?
Fucking outrageous, man.
Yeah. So this is the news we all want to talk about. Do you want to talk about the giveaway that we're doing, General?
What to give away?
GCJ.
What?
Got a cat juice.
Oh, yeah. Gang.
Gang. Do you know about gutter cat juice, Baller?
No, I don't know about gutter cat juice.
So just do a quick explainer for people that don't know, General.
You know about the gutter cats?
Yes.
Yeah, so the gutter cats came out, they've been around for a long time. They're about, I think it was July last year or something. They've been around for a while. They've got the cats and then 3 subsidiary species that have come from them: dogs, rats, and pigeons. And they've just brought out these juices as essentially the mutants to apes. It's going to be the clones to the cats, or the gang. And so far you've been able to clone your cats, and they look fucking sick. So sick that I went and sold some shit up so I could buy myself a second juice to try and flip that into a cat, because I want to be rolling heavy with the gang.
Cat style.
Cat style. But yeah, so essentially the next 3 species are going to be able to clone rats on Thursday, 2 weeks apart. The art is fucking sick, and the community is even sicker. So we decided, let's get somebody, hopefully from ABC, into the gang. But this giveaway is open to people who aren't currently in ABC. They'll just have to join to be part of the giveaway. Have we finalised the terms of the giveaway yet? There was a few ideas thrown around. What we land on?
Support our socials. It's as easy as what it is. It's do the Twitter thing that every fucking person does. The like, tag, share, whatever. We'll tell you what to do. You just fucking copy it like you do always. And like I do, and like all fucking news do too.
I got 4 of them from Pete this morning. I wasn't even out of bed yet, and I was like, ding, ding. What giveaways are we entering in today? It's good, man, because now I just get to enter all the giveaways Pete does.
So we're doing that for everything you join on our socials. Do the Twitter thing, join our podcast, our YouTube, and join our Discord. So Twitter, YouTube, Discord, everyone you'll get one entry for. If you're already a member of the YouTube, you'll get an entry. If you're already a member of the Discord, you'll get an entry. So join up. All the terms and conditions will be in all the posts that we do anyway. But yeah, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Just follow.
What's the floor value?
Right now it is 0.21.
0.21. So it's decent.
But by Thursday, not financial advice. By Thursday, I'd be saying the pigeons will be about 0.3 to 0.35 because that'll be right before the mint of the rats. I'm hoping they go a little bit higher than that for my personal, but to pump my bags a little bit. But they're gonna go well long term as well, I think. Also, you get the cool experience of putting it in a clone machine and the degen roll, right? Like, what am I gonna get out of this?
And if you've got a pigeon and a rat, you can sew it together and make a pigeon rat.
Yes, pigeon rat.
Look, you definitely can't legitimately do that. Don't tell people that you can. But we got some people around who are pretty good on Photoshop. We can make it happen.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so that's going to be real exciting. Like,
how long
we're going to have a couple of second and third prizes as well. I think we're going to try to coincide it with the last drop. Is that right, CJ?
Yeah, with the pigeon clone machine. So I think that's like 5 weeks from now, even more. So
might be a bit much.
5? I thought it was. We'll be looking at 2 after rats, right?
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so less than 3 weeks. Less than 3.
Yeah, so we're sort of going to time with that if we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can win your juice and chuck it in the clone machine on the same day.
Yeah.
Sick.
That.
Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. We'll let you know what to do. Like I said, just copy it. It'll take you 10 seconds. Most of you have probably already subscribed and stuff anyway, so that's like free entries into stuff. But go do all as much as you can because it's free entries into 3 pretty good prizes. That's it for ABC News, fellas. We'll just about coming to the end here. We've got a couple of quick fire questions for you, Baller.
Just another 10 questions forward.
These ones aren't hard. There's no right or wrong answers to these ones. You can just answer them however you like, or you can even pass on them if you don't want to answer them, but they're not that bad. When did you get into chickens? How long have you been in chickens?
Right after the first mint. So what is that? August last year?
OG.
Yeah, that's proper OG. Like that's the 035 mint or whatever it was. So that was like...
No, it was the 0.042 mint.
Yeah. That was like 3rd mint.
Right, technically
really,
the 3rd
mint. Yeah, everyone forgets about that first one.
Yeah, I wasn't around for that, but I've heard stories.
Yeah, it was fun. Like, it was amazing. Like, the whole community just forgot about it instantly afterwards. It was like, no one's even talking about this. And we did, like, you just minted this thing. You didn't want people to talk about it because you're not trying to fud your bags, straight away. but it's just like completely forgotten about. It was so good. It was called the smoothest mint ever at the time. And don't get me wrong, it was smooth compared to some of Zed's mints. But yeah, no, it was exciting. What's your best bird, you reckon? What's your favorite?
Like I said, Frosted Tips is good. I also got Spring Fling, it's a 96 salt in. That's been doing pretty good in B class. I'm hoping that I haven't found my best bird yet. I just haven't raced it enough.
So there's no birds that you like better. You didn't say you're a big cosmetics fan, so you don't go, oh, even though he's a bad racer, he looks fucking good.
Not really. Not really.
Not a
Like, fuck them
cosmetics
birds.
fan, hey. Oh,
If
man.
it races really quickly in a straight line.
Yeah. I like the look of how fast it runs.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
That's not a bad answer.
Yeah, that is good. Which bird do you wish you owned?
Oh wow. There's a really specific black blue egg Serama that I really like. I think it's a 95, a 94 or 95, but it's just because it's black and white and it has that stone background, and I just like the black and white look.
So you do
So
like
every time-
cosmetics, just the
Yeah, when I know it
expensive
is, I
ones.
know. That's what I'm saying. You gotta go hard or go home. That one I really like. I'm a huge I Love Lucy fan, and it reminds me of Lucy. So every time I look at I price my Serama, I run across that one and kind of stare at it for a while.
What's been your most regretful sale?
I had a 95 Sultan helicopter that I sold, and I got a decent price for it, but I don't have, like, I have a 95 moving walkway Sultan, but I don't have any other, like, uncommon that are, like, higher perfections. All of my things that were, like, uncommon are lower perfections for the most part in the Sultan zone. So.
Oh, that's good. Your best purchase?
Ooh, that's hard. I've bought and sold so many chickens I couldn't even tell you. I think I got a Royal Violet 95 for 0.05 a while back.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And I already had
that is
I
good.
already I actually won a Royal Violet in the Twitter giveaway, a 95. So I already had one, and I was like, I don't really need this one, so I actually flipped it really quick for like 0.09 or something like that.
Oh, Aussie bred chickens love a good Royal Violet.
Have you heard about Sambo's 91 Royal Violet? He got a really good price on it. 0.4.
Oof, that's rough.
It had a standard talent though, General. Standard talent, don't forget.
Yeah. Right, rollerblades?
Something like that. What's your worst purchase?
Oh wait, you know what? I'm gonna. I have to shout out Moonwalk Mama, because I did get Moonwalk Mama when the market was still really hot. She's a 95 salt in the moving walkway, and I got her for 0.15.
Ooh,
And
that's
at
good,
that time, the floor was like 0.4.
Yeah, solid. Even now, that's a really good price.
Mm.
Yeah. She doesn't rate very good.
Do you have a worst purchase?
Worst purchase. I've bought a couple 94 Sultans I kind of regret. I got them around like 0.09, so not like a crazy price, but it is just like, I don't really need these Sultans. I just kind of have them, So we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to hold on to them forever, but I do kind of regret my Sultans. One of them was really good when we first started racing, when we were doing like 10 races per day. Like, that chicken was making bank, and then now I just can't figure it out.
Yeah.
How many times have you said, okay, I have enough chickens now?
Oh gosh. How long has it been? 8, 9, 10 months. Times like 3 times a day. Because I sit here and it's like, I have the market open all day sometimes, and it's just like you see thing get listed, and it's just like, okay, this is the last one. I don't need any more chickens every time.
I hit 20 chickens and I said, yep, not buying anymore. Now I'm sitting at 78.
Oh my gosh, I know. It's like, when does it end? I was happy at like 13, 14, and I think I'm at like around 30 now.
This is why I don't look at the market anymore.
Band yourself. How much would you pay for a floor cerama right now?
Whew. That's rough too. I actually had a bid on that one. I don't know if you guys saw the one that sold for 0.125 yesterday. I had a bid on that one at like 0.115. I didn't really want it, but it was like, I guess I'll take it if they take the offer. I would probably only if one goes on sale right now for 0.1, I would go buy it.
Yeah,
but
that's good. I would too. You'd have to fight me for it.
I'd buy it too.
Yeah, the last one I bought was point. Oh no, I take that back because I bought another one since then. The cheapest one I bought was 0.14, and that one's doing really well too.
The last one I bought was 0.13, and it's actually my best bird.
Okay, see,
that's a bargain.
Best ROI.
Shout out, shout out AF.Dad.
AF.Dad. It's got like 120% ROI at the moment.
Nice.
And it's just a 91 Cerama. Could race as well. Just kills birds.
Yeah, that's how my 90 Cerama is. My 94, 95s, they're struggling.
I see you drinking coffee there. What's your favourite beverage to drink?
Favorite beverage. You know, I'm a cherry Coke person. I like it simple.
Cherry Coke.
Cherry
We
Coke.
don't have a lot of cherry Coke in Australia. Maybe bottles. Is it even in bottles, General? I don't know.
You go to maybe not in the middle of fucking nowhere where you guys live, but there's a few specialty convenience stores around here that sell a lot of American candy, etc. And you can get cases of them there, but they're like fucking $80 for 20 or something. Like,
oh my god,
dear than VB.
Yeah, no, serious. Yeah, fucking 230 packs for that, mate.
That's crazy.
Here's the last question for you, Baller. Who's got the better mustache, Sambo or the General?
Oh crap.
Look at him at the top.
He's keen. He's so keen this week because I've shaved for the first time in ages.
Yeah. I feel like the General has that one.
That's the only one you'll get, bro.
Thanks, Fuller.
That's 1-1 now.
1,000 feathers for you.
I had to give you one. Right, are we going to watch this Shitbirds Misfits race? Update leaderboard I've got written here. We've got a leaderboard now, is that right?
Oh, who's leading? Who's on the leaderboard?
Pete's winning.
Don't even want it. Don't worry about leaderboard. We'll skip that. Depending on this race.
Good old fairy floss. Holy
shit! Oh
shit!
Jesus! That's something. That was quick.
Where's fairy floss?
So where is everybody? What's going on?
Fairy floss is in the middle.
My chicken is shit. Look at it, fucking hell! Again. Where's yours, General?
CJ. It's the green one down the bottom.
Here.
Yeah.
Come on, see you in the MT.
Rocket Coop. No. Are you in this one?
No, I definitely am.
I've seen his name in it.
Oh, 100% am. I swear that's it.
It must be one. It's got to be one of those ones down the bottom. No,
I don't see it here in the list.
What's the?
I was in. I swear.
We didn't. It was the two.
This was the first.
This is the first
one.
This
is the first.
Yeah. Let's watch it.
Right, let me get a key.
No, I don't watch it. I come fifth anyway. It's nothing exciting.
Oh, mate, you come first out of us, though, and that's what counts.
Yeah.
Except it doesn't count.
That was exciting for a good count. Here we go.
All right, this is the right one.
All right.
Let's hope CJ's bird's still shit.
Well, it's in lane 2 next to you, Sambo.
So for anybody who doesn't realise, General missed the first race we were supposed to go on, which was the last one, so we had to run it again.
Maybe you guys just missed the race that I went in.
Yeah, this one now that we're in.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. The one that I'm winning.
Look at that. Look at Ken Oath up the top, mate.
On.
Check Ken Oath up top.
No, Ken Oath's a fuckwit, if you ask me. Come on, Pete won this last time. I can't let him win again.
No, he's coming dead last, mate.
Yeah, that's good. Back at 11th. That's all I'm.
Oh,
happy
come
about.
on. Come on. Sambo,
gonna be-
we could be on for a win here, mate.
Yeah, I'll take a win.
Oh, here comes Dingo. Fucking hell.
Oh,
Watch him.
jeez, look.
Oh,
No
shit.
way.
Oh!
Ah, Dingo's coming through from the back. Oh, he's just.
Only second. Fuck.
Ah,
yeah,
Ken
look at
Oath.
Ken
What a
Oath.
dog.
So what we go?
What a fucking
General, me, Sambo, and Pete right at the bottom. Fuck.
Yeah, he's a U-shaped bird,
Unlucky.
Fairy Floss.
You don't get extras for 12th place in this competition, Pete.
So what's the score?
There we go.
So
I'm on top.
Fuck you, cunts. Right at the bottom. Jesus fucking Christ.
No, CJ's worse.
Yeah. That's not in order. So
Oh no, okay. Yeah.
we just got the totals here. So Pete's got 1 win. General's got 1 win.
Yeah, it's just wins.
Oh, I thought we were just adding them up. So I would be on 4. Pete would be on 5. Amber would
One
be on
wins.
5. You'd be on 6. I would
So it's not
therefore
average
be
place.
First place.
No.
Nah, just
Oh, I
wins.
don't mind that. That's
Just
good.
wins.
That's good.
Just wins.
Yeah, righto. Well, that sucked. So let's get this fucking show.
Riveting
Go,
television.
Go to our Twitter. Go to our Discord. Go to CJ's Twitter. Pete's got a Twitter now. You can go to his Twitter and
Honestly, if you just want to be tagged in giveaways, just hit me up.
wake up to a morning of just a fucking field full of tags of Pete's tagged in everyone. Yeah, like, share, comment. Go press that like button on this video. It's good for the algorithm.
No, get used to it because you're gonna have to in a fucking week's time if you want some gutter cat shit.
Yeah, true. Hit us up as much as you can for that, guys. Like, we're just trying to spread the ABC love. Go have a look at our pinned comment on our Twitter if you want to have a look about how awesome ABC is. We tend to give away a lot of stuff. And we love it. We love it going to good people. So go do that. Thanks, Baller. Is there anything you wanted to shill, mate? Do you want to shill your Twitter or nothing? GT Coop. Look out for GT Coop on the racetrack.
Right, you'll see GT Coop on the racetrack, and I did want to say thank you for having me on the show. So I love what ABC does. You guys are always giving away crap, and it's always a good time, you know. I know, like, I'll never forget the winner chicken dinner night. That shit was intense.
Wait till version 2, mate. No, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for coming, Baller.
You've been awesome, mate. And thanks for coming on as one of our few ladies in Chicken Derby. Like, there's not a very strong support group, but you kick it out of the park. Get in there with the blokes and fucking say what you got to say. You can say it's awesome.
And pun intended, it's very cock heavy.
Yes,
That was
definitely.
That was bad, Pete.
Yeah.
That was.
I
How
got 3 kids, mate. That's
Yeah,
a
I was
dad
gonna
joke.
say, how many kids do you have? Yeah.
3 too many, I think. I think Pete's jokes were just as bad as that before he had kids. Who's fucking trying to kid, mate? His jokes always been fucking terrible. Thanks, Paula.
All right, thank you.
Go follow Baller on Twitter so you can keep up with Twitter.
Yeah. Twitter story will be on my Twitter. It's at skillflexing. That's my Twitter. So
skillflexing
hit me up
on Twitter.
Yep.
Go have a look at that. Follow the story. Get your mates in the Chicken Derby. And don't forget, cunts. There's a 5-letter acronym you need to remember. What is it, General?
Fuck everything.
Let's
else.
race
chickens.
chickens.
Fuck that. Let's race chickens, cunts. Let's go. Come on. Let's get it. Fill those races. Thanks, guys. We're the Meta and Sex podcast. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, General. Thanks, Little Thanks, CJ in the
Bye.
back.
Cheers,
We'll catch you
guys.
Next time.
Bye.
Catch you.